So now, since we know that the point is not to wanting to be different than we are, remember the most important fundamental misconception that in order to be happy, I need to be different than I am, or in order for anything that I want to make work to be different than I am, is the fundamental misconception. To alter ourselves in order to reach an altered set of life circumstances is the fundamental misconception. Being yourself, remain grounded, and then see the life circumstances change, this is the way to go. So, in having said that, and in also having seen that our overall life strategy is basically to follow your heart and have fun. And then you become naturally good at something because you practice without effort, and a presence and attention to detail flows into your work. That attracts customers that want to pay good money for that because it's quality work or quality service, whatever that is. You see, it relates to you. Having said that, now we want to be talking about self-centeredness. So the difference between self-centeredness and egocentrism is vast. Egocentrism is basically thinking about others and then making it about yourself. Whether self-centeredness is thinking about yourself, but it's actually for others. You see what I mean? When you're egocentric, you're kind of very dependent upon other people's approval or their opinions, or if that's not what's most important for the egocentric person, then it is about their own success, kind of the way they are seen. This is all about. Egocentrism is about getting something from other people, and you wouldn't take from other people if you wouldn't need it. So you see, in actually thinking about yourself all the time, it's actually about the others. You see, you think about others much more than yourself actually, and then trying to take from them because you perceive them to have something that you don't have, and that's why you actually think about yourself. So what can I take from others? Whether in self-centeredness, you're actually thinking about yourself first, and then realize that everybody else benefits from that as well. Because if you remain in your core, like coming from the essence of who you are, if you are yourself, and if you have fun the way you like it. What do I mean by that? Have fun the way you like it. Yes, do what you like, you see? And then it will affect other people as well. If you remain centered, if you stay in your core essence, and if you are yourself, you do your thing, you are in balance, you don't get mad at other people on a regular basis. You know, it's not your default state of like being pissed off at others and feeling put down and, you know, poisoning the energy at work with you complaining. This is when people actually think about others and then make it about themselves. This is egocentrism. Actually, the opinion of others is very important to those people. So in self-centeredness is like remaining focused on yourself. I mean, what else would you do? At first, you've got to make sure you are happy. Not to the detriment of others, I don't mean that, but you will see that when you stay in your center first and you really listen and to your heart, follow your heart, and you tune within, that all other people that you touch, they're being affected, impacted by you in a positive way, effortlessly, without you doing anything. It's just, you know, you packing in your groceries and you stand there and you have like this little present smile and you do everything with presents. And other people think like, wow, you know, what a kind person. Or it just naturally you want to give because there's nothing that you need when you focus on yourself first. You meet your own needs in the sense that you learn that the needs cannot be truly satisfied by somebody else. The need, kind of the desire to fill yourself up, that disappears when you focus on yourself first. So that's the value of self-centeredness, you know. Let the people come to you that want to come. You see, the strategy is you are yourself. And then some people feel attracted to you, some people don't. And you let the people that feel attracted to you come to you. Might it be in partnership, or in business partnership, or just at your workplace. You see, you are yourself, you do your thing. And you let a workplace come to you by you just remaining open. Doesn't mean that you don't, that you know, at some point you might need to write an application for that job. I don't mean to do nothing, but I mean stay centered, be yourself, and kind of invite, instead of going after expectations of other people, kind of going after the people and altering yourself. Self-centeredness, this is what I mean by that. So being independent from other people's approval is big, is truly huge in implementing that. And you will see, you know, once you tune in with your own motives and your intuition and your heart, you will see this get more and more subtle. You more and more unveil, uncover, reveal more and more things about yourself and more subtleties about your need for approval. And don't judge yourself, that's normal. That's part of our core wound, wanting to be different than we are, because the only reason why we would want to be different than we are is actually for approval and for love, signs of affection. So it's nothing bad with being selfish if it's used in the right word. Again, just briefly the distinction, selfishness in one sense could mean you're actually very dependent upon other people's opinion, and because you have something to take from them, you make it all about me, like all about you. Like, what can I take? What do I need? How do I fill myself? Whether the real selfishness that I understand now by saying self-centeredness and selfishness, kind of the second sense to apply that, is actually sort yourself out first. Take you first, and also be okay that on the way of becoming you will step on somebody's toes and you won't be perfect all the time. You will mess up, but there's no way around. You know, as long as you walk the way of the heart, you're doing everything right. In the sense of generally, strategy-wise. You see, of course, the little steps, you have something to learn on the way. You can't imagine like, I now follow my heart, now I'm going to be perfect. That's not the case. But that is it, self-centeredness. So that's the point, you see. Don't judge yourself, don't blame yourself, don't make yourself wrong for focusing on yourself first. This is it, that's the key. So with that being said, see you in the next video.